You have traveled all over the world. People know you, people have been challenged by you. Your message has changed millions of people's lives, but it didn't start out that way. What happened to you that drove you to the point of wanting to commit suicide?
I think it was the isolation I put myself in because of the thoughts and feelings that I naturally had because of facing bullying and asking the bigger questions that normally a young child would not ask. Why am I here? Where is God? Um, we sometimes get to a point of trying to figure out what is our purpose, what's our meaning of life, because without a meaning or purpose, you kind of start losing track of what the vision is or really the reason to go on, especially when you actually feel like you are an alien, being born without limbs, and everyone else at school having limbs was quite difficult to believe that God is a loving God. Praying for arms and legs, praying for a miracle. The miracle didn't come. Had my own conclusions about that. And I ended up walking away from any conversations that I could ever have with the Lord for about 5 years between ages 8 and 12. I went into a depression, attempted suicide at age 10. Um, and it was difficult, to believe that God had a hope, plan, and future. But that's what it says in Jeremiah 29, verse 11. And I'm just so thankful for the mercy of God that kept me here while I was drowning in my bathtub. It was because of me realizing the pain that I'd leave behind with my parents. All they did was tell me that they love me, that I'm beautiful the way that I am, that God has a plan for me. And I didn't want to leave them with that pain. I had a brother and sister born after me. They have no disabilities as such. And so it was definitely the bottom of my life at that point. And it was difficult to be thankful for what I had when it felt like everyone else had a lot more than me.